In this video, I'm going to talk through what motions are and the benefits that you get from building them out within Octave. So motions are how you transition from the source of truth that you've built within the library, all of these elements and the linkages between your different go-to-market products, personas, use cases, segments, etc. And motions are how you start to build a strategy on top of that. And so what motions are essentially is how you capture the nuance of how you speak to customers at different stages of the lifecycle journey. For instance, you're going to speak to a customer differently who's net new than one you're trying to cross-sell or upsell or convert from free to paid. And motions are the surface within Octave where you're able to capture that nuance and build out that strategy and that specific messaging for people in your ICP. So if we go to the motions, you'll see that you're able to create a motion for every product that you have in your library. We're in a Snowflake test workspace, just so you can kind of see that. And I'm creating this video at the time of launch of motions. So you'll see net new and upsell at the time of launch, but you'll see more, like I mentioned, as time goes on. So taking a look at this net new one we built for one of the Snowflake products, one thing you'll see when you click into a motion is this ICP matrix. So you'll see all of your segments, all of your personas, and each intersection is a unique ICP where you're going to message specifically to that combination of segment and persona. And if we click into one of these, you'll see that you'll get specific messaging for each of these intersections, as well as if you have insights and analytics hooked up, you'll get specific learnings for each of these intersections. So that's one of the benefits you'll get with motions. And then the other main one is the ability to add filters, add lenses to these motions by creating motion playbooks. And so with playbooks, we can have it apply across that matrix that I showed, or potentially start to target specific groups within that matrix that I talked about. And so maybe we want to only target people from these segments across all of our personas. We can create a motion playbook around that and then start to add a strategic lens to it. So maybe we want to message about a specific theme in the market or a milestone, so companies who are going through a specific milestone. Maybe we're running account-based plays, and so we want to create playbooks for specific accounts, or create a competitive displacement playbook. Those are some of the lenses that you can start to add with motion playbooks. But we'll get into all that in more depth. Hopefully you have an understanding of where motions sit in the hierarchy of the Octave brain and what they allow you to do and some of the benefits. But stay tuned for more, and we'll dive into some more detail going forward.